Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today and I feel really small, so I might dress up here. No, that is not a good angle. Darn it, that's fine. Okay, that's it. I actually like this kind of background. Maybe this should be my new, background. Oh, I like it. Okay. And so I'm here today to do a personal Q&A. People have been asking me questions on Instagram, Snapchat, Sahara, anonymously or not. So I'm going to try and answer as many as I can. And some of them are quite personal, so be ready. But yeah, let's get on with the first. I can't even speak, I'm speaking too fast. Let's get on with the first question. Now, I got a few Disney related questions, so I thought I would do a whole first bit of Disney. So my first Disney question is my favourite Disney character. My favourite Disney character is either Stitch or Ariel. And when is my next trip and how far in advance do I plan it? This from Sarah Disney Life. My next trip is on August the 21st. Whoop whoop, 100 days today. Get in there, boys. Go to Disney World. And I tend to plan them a year in advance to go to Disney World, or in Paris about 6 to 5 months advance, because it doesn't need that much planning, to be fair. Okay, so I've got them all on my notepad. My first period story tips. So I was... How old was I? I was 7 when I first had my period. I know, I was really young. And I actually remember it so clearly. I was at my granddad's and I was like, what the hell? Have I got a problem? And I actually had my nativity story kind of play. You know, you had them when you were younger. And I just was like, what the hell? And then obviously I went home with my mum and I tried to like keep it, and she was like, what's wrong? And I told her. So, oh my gosh, you started your period. And people might be like, I don't want to talk about my period, but it's completely natural. Every woman has it and I'm not ashamed to talk about it at all. So yeah, obviously I had to contact the school because they obviously had no bins, because they weren't expecting a 7-year-old to start their period. But just a few tips. Don't be afraid to tell your parents or someone you trust or your carer if you start it young. Don't be like upset or ashamed because you're younger than everyone else. It might be just because your body is ready. And also, if you're not started it and you're however old, if you say you're 14 and you haven't started it yet, don't rush it. Your body will do it when it's ready, and don't rush it and don't feel like upset about it, because at the end of the day you don't want it, because you go through far too much pain, and I really wish I had never had it. So yeah. Okay, so my best and my worst time of my life. This is a bit deep. My best time was probably when I had my little sister and brother, and when they got brought into the world by my stepmom and my dad. That was probably one of the best times, because like I was sit in their room and just watch them and like, I'm so lucky. Like, a lot of people don't feel like that, but I do. And the worst time of my life was probably when my mum and my stepdad broke up. Not even my dad, like my mum and my stepdad, because that was just awful. I have another quite sad time in my life I'm still kind of half going through right now, but that's for a later on video, because, you know, don't want to go through that just yet. Okay, last time I cried and why. My cat died a couple of weeks ago, and that was probably like one of the saddest times. Interrupted me. And that was probably the last time I cried, because it's so sad and I really miss him already, and it's actually alright. It's getting me a bit upset now. Forget about it. Have I ever had to lose someone close to me? Obviously I've had to lose my great granddad, my great grandma, and everyone like that. But not someone really close to me. Fingers crossed I won't have to for a very long time. One person I can talk to about anything. If it's not your mum, who is it? Like, things I find most attractive about guys, probably if they have some goals, and if they're not just sitting on their sofa eating crisps and just like, nah, I don't want to do anything with my life, just give me like money. They've got to like sports, and they've just got to be nice. Like, come on, be nice. Who's my best friend and why? My best friend is Shaz. I've known her for so long, and honestly, like, I don't, she doesn't even need an explanation of why she's my best friend. She's my best friend because she's my friggin' best friend, that's why. I feel like I haven't seen her in years. Where do I get my nails done? Currently, I haven't got my nails on and I feel like quite depressed. I get them from 5-Star Nails in Maidenhead. When best thing to eat on a holiday, toasty, a big breakfast, or waffles and pancakes. Have I ucked? No, I haven't ucked. I'm not planning to either. Yeah. Have I sent full nudes? Now, this gets on my nerves because guys always, like, not always, but they ask me for nudes and I'm just like, nah, mate. If you want to come and see them in real life. Obviously, I'm not going to actually show you them. That's just like a phrase. But no, I haven't sent full nudes. No. How many guys have I kissed? Now, I used to be a bit of a, not a playgirl, but when I used to do karting, I used to be one of the only girls there, and obviously when we went on our track walks and stuff at night, obviously I had a little kiss with a guy, but I don't even think that's bad, to be fair. In total, I probably think I've had about 17 kisses, maybe that, maybe less, maybe more, I don't know. But they've only just been like little kisses. And obviously, I had like a few boyfriends when I was younger, so maybe like I've had some there as well. Who knows? But yeah, not crazy amounts. I think. How many is average you normally kiss? I don't know. Who are my exes? Now, I only cast really one guy as my ex because all the other guys were just a test for me. My ex was a guy called Charlie. I'm still friends with him now. Hi, Charlie, if you're watching. But yeah, he's a really nice guy, and he's moved on, and I'm happy for him. Okay, my best friends are probably like my group, and like you've got Shaz, you've got Hassan, you've got Priya, Lawan, you've got all sorts of them. You've got Michael, and my group. If you don't go to my school and you're wondering who my group are, yeah, that's just my group. Biggest secret, if I don't want to say, who knows? I don't really have like a huge secret, like. To be honest, I can't keep secrets to save my life unless they're really, really important. But, yeah, I don't really have a bigger secret. I'm a bit boring, aren't I? I don't even have a secret. I was trying to think, like, take a minute and be like, what secret do I have? I don't even have a secret. That's so boring. Even if I did have a secret, I probably wouldn't share it just yet anyway. My favourite movie is Mean Girls or Greatest Showman. Love that movie. Have I ever had a mental disorder? Now, I'm not someone to say, oh yeah, I've had depression, I've had bipolar or stuff like that. I used to have really bad anxiety, but obviously I know some people really go through serious mental disorders and everything. But no, I haven't really had a proper mental disorder. I used to have, not mental disorder, but I used to have sleeping issues, which I used to have to take sleeping pills for. But now I'm kind of getting over that, and yeah, so not really. Most offensive thing I've been called, probably fat is the most hurtful thing, because like everyone has different weights, everyone has different body types, and I just think that how can someone call another person either skinny or fat? Like, let them be them. If they want to eat, let them eat. As long as they're healthy, let them eat. Have I ever been heartbroken? Now, I've kind of got a heart of like black, like I don't really get really heartbroken. I've had a few guys that both kind of ways it just didn't work with, but ended up being a bit of a drag. But I've never really been exactly heartbroken. I've kind of always just got on with it. I've got worse. Probably the thing I've been hurt by. I'm such a boring human being, and I'm so cold, and I'm just so ugh. Like, people are gonna unfollow me on this, so I just know. Please don't unfollow me. I do have some good stuff about me. Yeah. But heartbroken. Truthfully, I suppose like I've been hurt by a guy in the past, and I really liked him and it just ended randomly. But I've been cheated on, but I suppose all things happen for a reason. But do they though? Do they? If I could live anywhere, where would I live? Probably Florida. My longest relationship, now I get bored, and they probably get bored of me too. My longest relationship was probably about 5 months, if that, which, that's the long run. Okay, so my next question is, am I rich? Now, I got asked this quite a few times. Now, no, like, I don't have a job. I don't work or anything. I'm the only child which comes into the next question, which is, what is my living situation? I'm an only child from my mum and dad's side, so I normally get maybe a little bit more sometimes than someone that might have maybe like 4 brothers and sisters. But the answer to that is no. But my living situation is that I live with my mum here like 4 or 5 days a week, and also go to my dad's in the week as well. And my mum and dad split when I was like 6, and now my dad is with my stepmom, and they've got 2 children, and it's just me and my mum because we are the cool kids, and we just kind of do our own thing with the girlies. So yeah. Do I want kids or a hubby in the future? No, I'm joking. Of course, yes, I do want children and a husband in the future. But just when I've travelled and lived my life a little bit more. Obviously, I'd like to have a boyfriend to travel and do all them things with, but children, not for a while yet. What is my future job? So my future job would be to either be events manager, which obviously big events, not just kids' birthday parties. Loy, what is Loy? A lawyer, or I want to, now you might be like, oh my god, Brooke, of course you want to do this. I want to go to Florida before I start settling down with all my work and everything, to do the International College Representative Program in Disney World, which is amazing. And I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you do want to know more, just ask me. But it's just to work over there for a year in Disney with thousands of different people, and that would be my dream job, because obviously we all know Disney has a special little place in my heart. So yeah. Another question is, am I single? So just a quick one. Yes, I'm single. I'm not in a relationship at all. I'm completely single as a Pringle. So I don't get why they use that, because like Pringles are in a packet together, like they're hardly single. But yes, I'm single. Don't have any time for a relationship at the minute. I'm far too worried about myself, and my self-growth and my schoolwork, and yeah, just haven't found anyone just yet. So that's another question that was asked and quite common. Who inspired me to make videos? Now, I've got a girl called Brogan who's my absolute favourite YouTuber, and she probably inspired me one of the most. I love her vlogs, and I just kind of wanted to be like her. But another guy, Hassan, my best friend, also inspired me to make videos, because he was just like, you know what, Brooke, just do it, just do it. If you don't get many subscribers and you're not getting views, you'll get there. And now I even complain to him like, oh, I'm not getting very many subscribers and blah blah blah. He's like, Brooke, it will come, you're great at the camera, you're great at editing, blah blah blah. And he just boosted my confidence, and he probably inspired me one of the most to make videos. So thanks, Hassan. All thanks to Hassan. Okay, so advice for anyone in the closet. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail with this, because obviously I'll just start rambling, and I know I will. But I just think, like, I watched the movie Love, Simon, and if you haven't, go and check it out. It's an amazing movie. And it just said, why is straight the default? Like, why do we only have to come out if we're gay? Now, if you are part of the LGBTQ community, honestly, nothing changes whether you like a girl or a boy. Nothing. You're still you, and you should never feel ashamed of what you are, because there's no reason. If you're worried about what your friends or your parents think, then don't, because if they truly love you and they truly respect you and your feelings, then they'll completely like support you in your decisions. So if you are in the closet, just wait until you're ready. Don't feel pressured and don't feel pushed to come out when you want. If you've told some of your friends and they're like, oh, just nothing will happen. It's your time. It's your decision of when you decide to come out. And if you don't want to come out for years, you don't have to. Advice of someone falling for an F-boy. From experience, cut them out your life. Honestly, they are useless boys. Obviously, not every single guy in the world is a useless boy at all. I'm not saying that. I'm not a man hater. But I'm just saying, if you are falling for an F-boy and you know that he's hurt other people in the past, why would you put yourself through that again? Why would you put yourself through that and just put yourself through the physical and mental pain that, you know? So honestly, I would just say block them, delete them out your life. If they try and message you, just say sorry. I'm not about that. I know it's not the greatest advice and it's hard to, but just slowly try and go out with other friends, other people, maybe try and get in contact with other like guys if you're interested in. If you do want a relationship, just look for the guys that you know are going to treat you right and with respect. So I know what it's like falling for an F-boy, but just try your hardest to distance yourself. The last couple of questions are, if my house caught on fire, what would be the first thing I caught? Obviously, making sure my mum's okay and my cats are okay. That'd be the main thing. Then everyone's like, oh yeah, I'd grab something sentimental, but I'll probably grab my phone. I'm not even gonna lie about that. That would probably be already on me. Probably, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know, because everything's on your computer at the minute now, isn't it? Probably my computer, because all my pictures are on that. Yeah, probably that. And my last question is, am I a virgin? And yes, that is the question. That is the last question, and I knew that was going to come up because it was a personal Q&A. Yes, I'm only 15, and I want to lose it to the right person. So that is my answer to that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I meant to film it for so long, and I finally got around to it. I was not happy with any of the other ones that I've done. If you did enjoy this video, please get a big thumbs up. If you didn't, then also you don't. But make sure you subscribe soon because there will be a giveaway coming up soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you real soon. Bye.